Welcome back to County Talk. We've been discussing the exciting new library projects popping up around the county. But with 9 Sarasota County Library locations, you don't have to wait to start taking advantage of all the library has to offer. To talk about these services, I'm joined now by Youth Services Coordinator Holly Anderson and Faith Lipton, the Born to Read Outreach Coordinator. Thank you both for joining me. It's appreciated. So, Holly, obviously there's no shortage of programs taking place all over the county at all of our libraries each week. Why don't you tell us about a few of them?
We always have so many free programs going on, from reading with the dogs to 3D printing to, of course, story time and even yoga.
Free, I think, is a key factor in some of those. That's great to know. But what about the Reading with Dogs program? That definitely caught my ear.
That's a wonderful program, and that's focused for school-age children to come in. They're invited to sit down with a non-judgmental, good-listening dog and to choose any of their books to read to them.
Well, if it's non-judgmental dogs, then my Chihuahua definitely would not be part of that process. Faith, your focus is early literacy, so tell us about some of those programs and what they do to kind of get kids going and interested in reading.
Well, what we like to focus on at the library, especially with early literacy, our main motto, or what we like to think about when we're picking programming for families, is that we want every child ready to read. We want to be a resource to families to have everything available to them to be able to bring their children in and get them ready for school. And the way that we do that is by giving tips through our story time, having programs, story times that are focused at different age levels, from 0, with early literacy being 0 to 5, and then on up to through school age children. And to get every child ready to read, there's some suggestions that we have. We would love for families to be working learning experiences into their daily routine. Examples would be when you're in the grocery store, start pointing things out. Letters, numbers, shapes. Also to create a literacy-rich environment. That's where the library can come in, having lots of different books to choose from. Bring your child to the library, see what they're drawn to. Let it be about creating that love of reading from the very beginning. And then just asking questions to your child, having back and forth conversations, limiting screen time. To just start that love of language and getting it out there. And the library is the perfect place to do that.
So my 18-month-old son already has an iPhone, so that's probably not good for for reading purposes.
If you limit his iPhone use, but bring him to the library and we'll get him started with some story time and some books.
Okay, so those are a couple helpful tips then. Just kind of get him in the library and kind of go from there.
Yes.
Holly, one thing I really wanted to touch on is that the amount of services that are available to folks who don't even have to come to the library that they can take advantage of at home. So talk about a few of those.
That's true. If folks do not have transportation or work hours where they can't come to the library, there's so much you can just get online. And we have one database called Freegal. That's free plus legal, and that's free music. Free music to download. You can download up to 5 songs a week or videos, and they're yours to keep. We have Artists Works, we have World Cinema, videos on demand. We also have new things coming up like Chilton Auto Repair and some new genealogy sites. So call if you can't make it to the library. If you make it to your library, bring your device and we'll walk you through how to use it.
All right, so this next question is really for both you guys. How do folks start to learn more about and take advantage of some of these opportunities that are available at the libraries?
Well, I know as far as early literacy goes, we just recently created a brand new Facebook group, and it's Every Child Ready to Read at Sarasota County Libraries. So if you go on Facebook, you can find that, and we have all kinds of early literacy tips. We also highlight library programming that's coming up in the next week for families.
Great. Holly, any tips?
And if you have an e-reader, you can download to your tablet anything from online. We also have magazines, Flipster. We also have great sessions and video on demand of Artist Works, where you can learn how to play an instrument, or World Cinema, where you can view foreign films. Just a lot of options out there.
Great, great. Well, thanks for sharing that information with us today. I think that was all pretty interesting stuff, and I'll probably be seeing you all at the library. My Chihuahua won't be there, though. You want that program to be a success. And we hope we'll be seeing you at the library too. Make sure to visit Sarasota County online at scgov.net. There's a link to libraries right there on the homepage. Or for more information you need, you can always give our contact center a call at 941-861-5000. See you next time.